All right, family. Black Power is the true power with General Sarah Soon said he kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. We are excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. We don't need no hype. The resume speaks for itself. All you have to do is go down in the video description, go into the chat. You will see a link that says join. Click that link. You'll get a video introduction to the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. And even if you don't, we appreciate your presence over here at the Sarah Soon Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. Now, family, we from Sunday we push the making of a nigga back up. We pushed it up. To this Sunday, the 6th, most definitely going down. Let me get it in here. Yeah, I had to get some more firepower in there. Yeah. I had to get some more firepower in there. I ain't playing no games. Ain't playing no games with you. Okay? So when I show up, I blow up. You understand what I'm saying? And so I had to go back in, you feel me, and get some more artillery. Okay, so it's going down this Sunday, August the 6th. If family already, is in deep, we want a large gathering so, we can enjoy, the presentation with the family. So come on in. The link right down in the video description, same link, take you, click that link, begin to think. Don't you hesitate to elevate, family. That's right. Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com online marketplace, 25% off selected items at this time. We got some powerful products, man. I got some hot joints on the way. So y'all better be prepared, because when I show y'all these new products, that shit gonna be flying off the shelf for real. You see, get it while it's there for real. 25% off selected items, official General Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics and remedies, home decor, incenses and oils. We even got a new line of African handmade beads, bracelets, necklaces we gonna have on deck. So and like I say, that handmade beads is electric. The energy is amazing, and you're gonna want that. And so we're gonna be putting together some customized pieces for the family so you can stand out wherever you're at on the planet. That's right, family. KingSeti.com. Pull the fire alarm. GeneralSeti.com. Seti University. We're talking about over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, mental warfare, advanced African academics, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. Loaded up again, family. We're getting all the subjects in that, I feel that we need as far as being a well-rounded, Africanness, you feel me? And where you could debate anybody on any level, you understand, in multiple subjects, you feel me? And so, and we are doing that at GeneralSeti.com, Seti University. We'll make them running hard. You see, I see a lot of peoples out there, they don't want no problems with the general because they know, God damn it, I'm like a goddamn octopus. You see what I'm saying? I got arms in every goddamn subject. You know what I'm saying? I got more arms than a goddamn octopus. You understand what I'm saying? And so I want y'all to get on over there. We got the Olmec Voyages of the Nile. We got the military geography, which is profound. We got the military cosmology, profound, that complete ancient Egyptian studies, and a lot more. So get on over there, and I guarantee you, just give it a look. God damn it, I'm loading up like every day. You feel me? To where it's supposed to be, where you just go in and you like, damn, man, it's just stacked with all type of information, book lists, master teachers, videos in relationship as a supplemental aid for you, even though they are the masters, giving you supplemental aid to the subject in which I'm discussing. Man, you can't beat you. There's no way for you to beat it. For real. So get on over there, generalseti.com, Seti University. Seti popping on Patreon, BPC making noise. We never come. Exclusive live stream, too hot to handle on YouTube, just so exquisite that I keep it for my family on Patreon. And so, like I say, we got a powerful lineup, J. Edgar Hoover Freemasonry and the Assault on Black Power organizations. I know I was supposed to do that the other day, but man, I've been dropping so much, man, that I had to take a damn break. I'm dropping 5 and 6. I'm dropping like boom, boom, every fucking platform. Boom, boom, boom. I say, man, let me rest so I can come hard. You know what I'm saying? So I can, I'm ready to come back hard. So we'll be getting down tonight with this one. And, we're going to stop in the middle of YouTube presentations to do this one. And then I'm going to come back to YouTube. So you make sure you're on Patreon this evening because it's most definitely going down. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasu and Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid because I will ban your ass. Y'all see that black Illuminati back there exposing the gatekeepers and the oath takers in the black community. This fire. I can already tell you right now, ain't nothing like it. Fire. You see what I'm saying? Calling names. Every organization, goddamn it, we running up in there. You understand what I'm saying? Black power hitmen's on the way, kicking in doors, taking names. Yeah. That's how it's going down. Black Illuminati exposing the gatekeepers and oath takers in the black community, August 16th. Hey, miss it if you feel like. All right. Today we're going to be dealing with was Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and Muhammad Ali Freemasons. Now, that's hard for a lot of people to accept this. You see, and, as I move across the board, I'm, the one thing about me, you see, is my eye. You see, the knowledge, I didn't master damn near every art, of interpretation. You see, from the research, if I had to find it, you understand, I didn't already read thousands of books. Okay, so it's here already. Pieces and bits. And so, I got a mind where I don't give a goddamn. It could be 10 years from now. I can go right back to it. You see what I'm saying? That I didn't watch so many and looked at so many photos, historical, cosmological, geological, that, when I see shit, it just automatically registers. And so, the thing about it is that it's damn near like, it's mind-boggling to me that damn near anybody that's in a position of power is either close to the Freemasons, fraternity, some elitist group, okay? And that is elitist, okay? No doubt about it. I ain't saying it in, you take it how you want to. You see, it's an elitist group, secretive group. You don't invite everybody in. And that's all right. If that's what you choose to do, that's your right to do that. You see what I'm saying? But it is also the right of those on the outside looking in to make, the necessary interpretation on what they see. Now, a lot of time, I don't just, make things up. I'm not that type of person. You see, I get a multiplicity of related, information from documents to other photos, visual documentation. You see? And so, I know either you affiliated, most definitely, because I'm not going to go on no one photo. I'm not going to do that. That's not me. You see, I'm gonna catch you in that one position at least 10 times. You understand? I might not even show all 10, but I'm gonna let you know that I know. And not only am I gonna get you at least 10 times in that same position, I'm gonna find at least 6, 7, 8 more Masonic postures and find you in them. Now, what is the odds of you being in 8 or 9 different Masonic postures 10, 15, 20 times in photos that you know going international? What's the odds? You see? What's the odds? Oh, I'm not that. Well, motherfucker, you look like it. You look at, let me bring you over here. I'm gonna show you what they signs is. You see them? Yeah, nigga, you in all of them. You didn't know that? Nigga, shut up. You understand what I'm saying? Now, a lot of that shit, you know, they know what they doing. Now, either you're in or you're being coerced into taking these photos, but that's going to be a whole lot of people. You see, the photographers got to be Freemasons. Take it like that. You know what I'm saying? Put your hand over here. You understand what I'm saying? Do this, that, and so. You understand? So either now I'm gonna just run down the possibilities. Now maybe the photographers are amazing. Maybe all the photographers of the upper class, the musicians, the entertainers, the movie stars. Maybe all the photographers are Freemasons. You see, and they're coercing the entertainers and so on to sit in these positions. But then that's a whole lot, because I mean you got 10, 15 different photos that's high profile photos. You understand? Album covers, you with other superstars. You know this is going international. This not no, you know, you just on your front porch photo. You see? And so, you know, and looking at it, see, and what I understand about Freemasonry, see, I listen to the higher ups. I don't listen to everybody, because what they'll do is, and this is no disrespect to nobody, to the family. You can have brothers and sisters that might be involved into Freemasonry, into fraternities and sororities. And you might personally say, you know what, that person is all right. And, you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. That person might be all right. But the thing is, this is what it boils down to. If you're in Freemasonry, you're in a fraternity. I speak first for Freemasonry. You have to get a charter. You got to get a charter, and the charter come down from either England, you see, if you know, and I'm not saying you shouldn't start your own, because you should, you see, but in the Western world of today, you know, if you don't have a charter from the Grand Lodge, I don't know if it's either I know it's in England, France, or so on and so forth. If you don't have a charter from that Grand Lodge, then you're primarily clandestine, meaning that you can't go in and out of other lodges. You see, if they're charter, which the majority are charter-based lodges, meaning that they connected to England. You understand what I'm saying? And that means that you are on the outside. And like I said, that's all right. That's all right. But most of them, even if they are on the outside, that, you know, the way they function is still like those on the inside. You ain't changed too much, if anything. You understand? The degrees are the same. The rituals are the same. You see? And so what I'm saying is, when I listen to Albert Pike, you see, who is a clear racist, who is responsible for the rewriting of all the codes and rituals of Scottish Rite, Freemasonry, Southern jurisdiction. He wrote those. You see, which J. Edgar Hoover, you understand? And it's a lot of people, you see, initiated in that form of masonry. Now, you could go in there and say, this is what you're doing, this, that, and the third, you see, but when we look at the higher ups, you feel me, that when we look at the higher ups and what they're saying, you see, and how, you know, it's laid out, we understand from Albert Pike that they follow Luciferianism. When we listen to Manly P. Hall, you know, he's talking Luciferianism. When you talk to Madame Blavatsky, which a lot of people discredit her because she's a woman, and, you know, masonry is for men, but they do have what they call code masonry. What they do, and I believe some of them women in like Annie Besant, who was a part of the Theosophical Society, and you know, and Madame Blavatsky, that, you know, they probably got their influence through co-masonry. So they wasn't, you know, that's, you know, for many, that's clandestine. You see what I'm saying? That means it's not official. They don't accept that. So they would never be able to come into what we term, you know, a lodge that's, you know, official according to the Western world. You see, but even then, Madame Blavatsky and Annie Besant, they talk about Luciferianism. So you can't come in and say, oh, that's not me, and then get a charter from the higher ups who's teaching this. See, they teaching Luciferianism. You see, they teaching Luciferianism, and then you want to act like you don't know what's going on. You see, but you a member. See, and that's where I don't respect that. Because if you don't believe like they believe, why the hell is you in it? You know, don't try to get in it and say, oh, this is what I'm, no, nigga, that ain't, if that was the case, you would find your own goddamn lodge. You would find your own and run it like you want to run it. Why you gonna get into some shit that's Luciferianism and satanic and then act like you ain't getting down? And this is what the higher ups is talking about. Dude, these are the people at the top. When we say Albert Pike, there is no Mason in all of the United States. In all of the United States, that's higher than Albert Pike. Not one that you can call off the top of your head that's higher than Albert Pike, okay? Who was also, not only did he rewrite the Scottish Rite and laws, you can get that book, Morals and Dogma, okay? And you can go in there and, you know, and some of the things that he said, you know, and yet and still, you know, our brothers, you know, and for whatever reason, I know Masonry is historically a heritage of African people. No doubt about it. We started the institution. But today, when you go into these institutions that they call Freemasonry, you don't even hear the names of the great Masons of Africa. because it predate Solomon and Hiram Abiff. You see? Predate them. So which means then you got to throw that shit in the garbage. You got to throw that out the door because you don't have no connection whatsoever to the Nile Valley because they did not accept outsiders into the system. You see? So when you start talking about Cro-Magnon, Neanderthals, when Alexander the Great, when Ptolemy came into Egypt, they petitioned to be members of the craft of Amun-Ra. They were denied. They were denied. They were denied. You see, even when Ptolemy was trying to get his Serapis deity installed as an official deity in Africa, he was denied. He had to go on some obscure ass temple that I don't even believe was in alignment with the true Nile Valley. This temple was so far from the main area of living for the Nile Valley. They was off in the desert, Siwas. I believe it's called Siwas, which is like a oasis and shit. Damn near over there by almost in near Chad and shit. You know what I'm saying? Going towards Chad and Libya and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a distance. So this is where he had to go. So you couldn't even get in the Nile Valley. Not one of them. Now they show Alexander, but that was fake. That was phony. You see what I'm saying? He was never initiated by any lodge on the Nile. You understand what I'm saying? He didn't go to Waset. He didn't go to Karnak. He didn't go to Ipitasut. He didn't go to Luxor. He didn't go to Edfu. He didn't go to Philae. He didn't go to any of them because he was denied. So here we is today in a system. Now, it's a system. The system is one thing. The information is totally different. So you can get structure that's just like a car. You got structure. You can add your own, what type of radio. If you want a radio, shit, you can get a factory. You can get you some, you know what I'm saying? So you can lay it out how you want to lay it out. You see, so what they did is they got structure. And then they added their own fables and shit and this, that, and the third. And they think they know something. And the motherfucker don't know nothing. We were already in civilizations damn near 10,000 years old before the Cro-Magnon even came out the goddamn cave. Okay? And so that's to warm things up. So when I do see some of my brothers, which I'm still not, me, myself, it shows that no matter how far the brothers had went, how great that they were, there were still steps to be taken. I do believe that moving out of Western Freemasonry is just as necessary as moving outside of Western Christianity, Islam, or any other foreign ideology, knowing we are the authors of all things anyway. Why would we come in the back door of some shit that just been created and we already been doing this for thousands of years? Don't make no sense. And so, yes, so everybody that I see in Freemasonry, I know the fables. Okay? I'm going to just leave it there. Which is bullshit. Okay? Which is bullshit. Anybody that wanna do the Hiram thing, and whatever other I'm just gonna go Imhotep on you, and right there I can body you with Imhotep. I don't even have to come out of Imhotep. You see what I'm saying? But I could body you with Imhotep. Okay, and that's real talk. Now I see a lot of the masonry want to use Imhotep now. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, obviously the facts are what they say they are. When you go to the Scottish Rite Lodge Temple, is a temple in Los Angeles, you will see right there, you see the Grand Master, and you see the architect, if it was so. You see, and you will see Hiram, you see Solomon, and you see Hiram. You see Solomon as I believe Solomon was the Grand Master, and that Hiram was the architect. And so when you go, you see the first two was Zozier and Imhotep. That's just all it is to it. Because they understand in reading that, and I'm before, and I'm gonna still touch on Malcolm, but I want people to understand where I'm coming from. You see, so you see Zozier and you see Imhotep. Now the thing is, which they know, is that operative masonry existed before speculative masonry. Okay, in Africa, you see what I'm saying? You could see that they coexisted side by side. See, the thing is that they, them Cro-Magnons did not have that skill until, recent. You see, back in the Nile, you see they were already Masons. And see, the thing is, when you're dealing with masonry, you're dealing with stone. You're not dealing with mud, bricks, and shit. And even in the Bible, this is where you get the term Freemason, because according to the Bible, that the Hebrews was Masons, but they were enslaved. You see, so you have enslaved, which is a lie, because the Bible never says that the Hebrews cut stone. It said that they dealt with bricks made of mud and straw. That's not no damn mason. All you need is a goddamn shoebox and some mud, and you slap that shit in there and let it dry. You don't need no goddamn for no damn mud bricks. They got you know what I'm saying? Slap that shit in and let it dry, and then put it on over there. Slap some more mud on there and let that shit dry. That's not masonry. Okay, so the fact that they would even say that is showing you how feeble the story is. Okay, and so understandably, so the Africans had already been dealing with stone. Now you got Imhotep, who has the oldest stone structure on the planet, with the pyramid of Saqqara, which is 2700 BC. Even according to the Bible, shit, Solomon don't come into around 1000 BC. So this shit, this damn pyramid of Saqqara is almost 2,000 years older than Solomon. Yeah, who is a fictional character. But the thing is, there was still mastabas, earlier than the pyramid of Saqqara, where the Masons built stone subterranean temples or tombs. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, the mastaba on the top might have been mud. It might have been mud. You see, but his burial area up under the ground was made with stone. So they still even had stone masons before Imhotep. You see, but he was the first one that built a megalithic structure. You see what I'm saying? And so he's accredited with the founding of masonry, which the operative which the speculative masons, they use the same instruments of a stonemason as symbols of building themselves up. You see, squaring themselves up, being on the square. You see what I'm saying? Being right, which is the right angle, being right and righteous. You see what I'm saying? So they use that as a philosophical instruments, and they themselves is the stone. You see what I'm saying? So you see they chiseling statues and shit. You know, so this is their soul. This is who they are. And so they use the tools philosophically, you see, as a means of developing themselves into the perfect man. You see what I'm saying? Whether that could ever be done, that's the goal, is to continue as long as you can to become the perfect man. Okay? Now, let's deal with some things. When I say this, you know, I have to put the information out there because somebody else, like when I was cutting into Noble Drew Ali, I was cutting into Elijah Muhammad. I knew that Marcus Garvey had affiliations with the Freemasons. And I believe that at that time, they didn't really see nothing wrong with it. You see? Because, you know, there was, you know, some black Freemasons that were doing revolutionary things. I admit to that. But what we got to state is it does not exclude the fact that the institution and what it's teaching is a lie. Now, I'm going to get away from that. There's some black people that's a part of a whole lot of institutions. And they might be there, you know, for a good cause. But see, sometimes they use those individuals as a means to say, look, you're going to destroy the system. Look who's in it. I don't give a goddamn about that. It's a lie. And once the information is being brought forth that it's a lie, then it's time to do the right thing and institute the truth. You see? But the Western world is founded on this shit. So they not going to like it. So they rather kick your ass out of it before they allow you to start changing shit. Okay? Now, let me get some. Now, I could tell you that they Masons. You know, it's not, they're Masons. They're Masons, you know. They're Masons. So I don't want nobody to be like, you know, and like for real. A lot of them, you know, a lot of them. Now that particular one, I had to, you know, I haven't lined them all up, but you see many of them like with Tupac where they put that finger on their face towards their eye. You see what I'm saying? Like they in thought. You see what I'm saying? Like they in thought. Now, you know, in my own studies, you see, you know, when I look and I see that L, and I don't care what it means for them. You see, you know, that's the right angle. You see, that's the right angle. That's the square. You understand what I'm saying? You could see it in a lot of, you know, even in Egypt. Because when you look at Asa, you see him sitting on his throne, which is our set. You see it's the square. You see it's the square. It's in there. The right angle is in there. So he's sitting on the square. You see, you know, and so this model that Masons thought is old. Okay? It's old. And so you see here, you see Malcolm. You see Martin. And that's one of the things that they all do. All the men, they point out. You see, they always point out. Some of them have the finger up, but that's, you know, but a lot of time they point out. You think they just point. That's Masonic. You see, a lot of teachers do that. You see, when they teach. And they know what they're doing. They not, you know, they're not confused about it. They've been trained to do it. They've been trained to speak with their hands. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, when you see right there, you see Martin Luther King and you see him, you know, with their fingers out like this. And I got so many that is, you know, it's like because they're really not hiding the fact that they Masons. You see, they're not hiding the fact that they Masons. So it's not a problem. It ain't like this is something, you know, but for people who don't know what it is, and they will say, oh, okay, that's Masonry. Yeah, it is. You see, so you see, let me blow it up even more. Yeah. Yeah. Nah. See, I put it up there so people could see that, yeah, Hitler was and see, the thing is, if he wasn't a Freemason, because what I seen that, you know, he had this organization called the Thule Society. You understand what I'm saying? In which they, you know, use the fundamental structure of Freemasonry, you know, but they knew the Freemasons, you know, probably had their own agenda, so they wanted to shut, you know, the lodge down, but they still instituted the structure of Freemasonry. So it's crazy because Hitler, you know, and I'm gonna throw this one out here too, so y'all can see it. Yeah. See, the thing is, it's real. You see, now that don't mean shit because Freemasonry ain't never stopped motherfuckers from warring. Adolf Hitler couldn't stand niggas. Malcolm X probably, you know, for the most part couldn't stand crackers. You see? And so, you know, that's real. So, you know, Freemasonry wasn't something that broke all boundaries and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yes, you know, there was still, you know, walls within Freemasonry that, you know, certain people couldn't cross. You see, there was bridge you couldn't cross. It wasn't no bridge to cross. You see what I'm saying? This is as far as you could go. So yes, you know, when you look at, you know, you look at some of the stances and, you know, the structure is the same. You see, the structure is the same. And so, a lot of people, when they see this, see, they think that, you know, no, Martin Luther King ain't saying fuck you. You know, he got his middle finger up, but a lot of people don't know that that's Masonic. You got so many people in that, and I'm going to show you that. You see, that's Masonic. Yeah. Like for a lot of people, it do mean fuck you. But how you think a reverend such as Martin Luther King, for him, that he's saying fuck you, you know, yeah, I understand he might want to say it every now and then. But I don't think that would be the character of Dr. Martin Luther King to throw his middle finger up like that, thinking it meant fuck you. You see, now I believe it is a symbol of disdain. I don't know. I believe it still is you know, but I'll get down when we get ready to do Black Illuminati. I'm gonna have it all in there for you. You see what I'm saying? We looking today because we identifying this. But it's so many that have been in this stance that I was like, damn, you know, because I know where to go and look. And it's endless amount of Freemasons with their middle finger up. And some of them are older and highly respectable in the sense that I don't believe that they would throw their finger up like that to mean fuck you. Okay? But that's what that's the hood definition. And so you see, you know, pointing up. A lot of people speak that's pointing to the creator. You see, that means the creator when you point up. And that's so simplistic that anybody could fall for it. You see what I'm saying? I don't believe no system that calls itself a international system got such simplistic definitions for all, you know. So they got the layman. It ain't no doubt about it. They got the layman understanding. They got the lower degree understanding. For those on the lower degree, don't believe that's it. You understand what I'm saying? Because if they write the charter, they got shit higher than what you believe. You think that it's see, that's what's wrong with niggas. You know, they think it stopped there. You see what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn 33. The only reason they chose 33 because that was the death of Jesus Christ. That's it. You see what I'm saying? 33. That's it. Okay. And so, you know, but we understand that that's like, you know, a couple of degrees above freezing. You see what I'm saying? It's 360 degrees of infinite knowledge. You see what I'm saying? And so nobody, you know, you're going to stop at 33. So what happens? Life is eternal. You keep going, you keep studying. So there's an infinite amount of degrees. You see, in life, you see, you don't get to know one plane and that's it. And just, that's arbitrary that y'all chose to stop at 33. That's arbitrary. But life and wisdom is eternal. So it's 360 degrees, infinite wisdom and knowledge. You see? And so you see, you know, you see Martin Luther King right there. You see also, you see Muhammad Ali with the OK sign. You see him with the OK sign, which we've shown. You see again Martin Luther King. You see him put his finger up there by that eye, you know, on his face. Yeah, now you see Malcolm putting his finger up, pointing out. You understand what I'm saying? And you see Patrice Lumumba doing the same thing. You see, this is Masonic hand gestures. They speaking with their hands. Okay? See Muhammad? He's sticking his finger up there. Yeah. This is the one where, you know, you see him putting the middle finger up. Yeah, you see him putting the finger up. See him again with the OK sign. Yeah, see him putting the finger. See, when you get a multiplicity, then you know every time. You see, every time. This is the same one here. You see, this is the same. You see him there pointing out, even though the finger, you know, I don't know what camera, yeah, but he's pointing out there. You see Malcolm X, you see Tupac. You see, they're initiated. You see here Muhammad with the hidden eye. You see him here pointing again. You see, pointing again. And so right here, you see, always, you know, and so when you get a multiplicity, you know that's what it is. That's what it is. And ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Now, the thing about, and I'm going to get into this, the fact that you see that these is Masons. You see Sammy Davis Jr., a Mason, but that motherfucker was fucking with Anton LaVey, who was a Satanist. You see what I'm saying? I showed y'all the picture where this motherfucker was with Anton LaVey, a Satan. So that show you right there, you know what I'm saying, who and you see Martin Luther King pointing up, and that second hand, that's also this one is Freemason. You see that one right there. You see a lot of them in that posture also. So, you know, yes, they were Freemasons. Okay. You know, and we're going to get into it deeper with the Black Illuminati. Because when we get ready to drop the Black Illuminati on the 16th, man, listen, it's already boiling hot. You know, I ain't going to show, you know, I'm showing y'all little bits and pieces, but this is just the visuals. I had the information in there come that time where I break it down to you. I'll give you the references where you could go look the information up and research it for yourself. Okay, that's what it's about. Giving you showing you the hand gestures, showing and giving you the history from the higher ups, those who write charters, who give charters from the Grand Lodge in Britain, whether, you know, and most of them in the United States, they Grand Lodge, well, they got their state Grand Lodge, but ultimately it came from Britain. You feel what I'm saying? It came from Britain. Okay, and so we'll be getting the information in there and just be prepared to get an understanding of what it is. And then I'm gonna show you the Nile Valley. And then I want them niggas go and either update it or feel the wrath when truth raise the sword. Because truth will raise the sword. What were the views? You know what? I believe, and I'm gonna bring. I believe Elijah Muhammad wrote a book on Freemasonry, and it seems to be that he was a Freemason. If not, they were affiliated. They used it as a structure. Yes, they did. They uniforms, all that shit. They stances, even the military. Listen, I'm gonna show you, and I'm gonna move to the next one. Do you know when you cock your hand up like you saluting? That's Freemason. Motherfucker don't understand that. When you salute, you are in a Freemason, because you see a lot of Freemasons also do that. You are in a Freemason stand, posture. You see? Yeah, so I know, I seen Elijah Muhammad standing in the Master Mason, because his feet was positioned 45 degrees. You see what I'm saying? So I seen it. So yeah, I seen that he was a Mason, Malcolm, Farrakhan, and from my understanding, Khalid too. So that's that. You see, that's that. But straight from the Nile Valley. See, I'm coming with the Dr. Ben doctrine. I ain't coming with that bullshit. I'm coming with the Dr. Ben doctrine, taking it back to the Nile, family. All right, family, we're going to move on. This is General Seti Seti thanking y'all for being here today. Click them links, begin to think, don't hesitate to elevate. This is General Seti saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. We got a night tonight, family. Black Power.